Hey world, it's being want to come back to another video. Family, I just want to thank you guys for staying in the garden, uh, and getting this information, paying yourself first, making your health your wealth. Because your health is your wealth. It don't matter how much you pay yourself first, if it's not paying yourself first with your health first, physically and mentally, right? Financially, of course, in this world of consumerism, of course, we have to pay ourselves, save our money to be able to provide the things for our families that we need to, right? But I wanted to get into a situation today, what's going on in New York. If you've been in the garden for a while, you know that this whole notion of us landing on the moon and the earth spinning 1,000 miles and the sun 93 million miles from us, the moon 247 to 250,000 miles from us. It's really ridiculous. It's a ridiculous notion because we've been programmed to not use our senses the Most High blessed us with. Our vision, our hearing, sense of smell, taste, feel, okay? And then, of course, our emotions. These are all things we were blessed with innately because something in our consciousness tells us what is and what's not. But if your consciousness is distorted, if you're brainwashed, if you are misled, if you are only given disinformation, and if you don't understand, or if you only understand what they're telling you and not understand or overstand, then you're going to be quickly tricked. Okay. Right now in New York, they have a situation where there's this smoke, the smog covering the city, actually the state, almost New York and New Jersey, from wildfires in Canada. What? If you still believe that the earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour in space, right? And you believe that the moon is its own planet, the sun is a planet, Jupiter, Mars, Venus, Mercury. Of course, they said Pluto is no longer a planet. If you believe in that, then it makes sense why they can continue to rob us blind. What I mean by that? Check your pension, family. Your pension is tied up with the stock market. Okay. And so if you contribute in all these hundreds, all these thousands of dollars every year from your employer, and you're banking on that 401k, that 403b, that pension to be there when you retire, and you're not conscious of what's going on, you're going to be in for a huge, huge disappointment. All right. Go check your 401k, check your balance. And what I mean by that, the corporations control your money in reference to how much you contribute to your 401k and how much it grows. If the stock market is doing well, your pension, your 401k, all that's going to be tight. But during a down market, you're going to lose a lot of money. And if you at the age, late 50s, 60s, you're getting ready to retire, you can't afford that. So please, please, family, look into different alternatives. Don't just give your money to your employer and have faith that they're going to do what's best for you. Because remember, these companies, they pretty much, they sell you. They sell your assets or sell your contributions to the highest bidder, right? And so that's why you got to be conscious of how much money you put in your pension, how much money you put in your 401k. Where is your money going? What kind of fund is it going to? Because it's all going to funds, all right? High risk funds, low risk funds, bond funds, all right? And if you are contributing right now, I would definitely talk to your financial person and tell them to if you're in a high risk fund right now, you need to change that and put that in a bond fund. Because remember, you may not be getting a lot of money in return, but you're not losing your money. And right now, the U.S. Treasury bonds, U.S. Treasury notes and bills, if you look at the interest they paying you for your money, it's way more than Wells Fargo, way more than Chase, way more than Bank of America. Those banks are giving you a penny on your dollar, right? Well, Treasury bonds and Treasury bills right now, I think they're like 3.8%, something like that. I know Allies, another online banking, they give you almost 4% for savings account. Think about that, 4% on the savings account, okay? So, at this point in time, man, it's a tough situation to be in if you're not conscious of your money, okay? But I digress. Let's get back into this New York thing. If you believe that we're spending on the ball, watch the news right now, okay? Because if you have smoke in your house, it ain't going nowhere until you ventilate it. I mean, you got to get some fans in and blow that smoke out your house. If you're on a planet where everything is stationary with a horizon and you have smoke in your area, that smoke ain't going nowhere unless it's blowed away. So that totally discounts this whole notion of the earth spinning 1,000 miles. Watch the news right now. See the smog and the smoke in New York. How? If we spin it at 1,000 miles. Okay? Pay yourself first, family. And don't believe the hype. All right? May the Most High how you bring your joy. Being with us out of 5,000.